Hey my friends, and welcome. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Rose and I'm going to take you through a full body yoga practice to feel your best, get your body moving, give yourself a good stretch out. So when you're ready, grab your mat and let's begin. We're going to start in a child's pose today, so you can bring the toes to touch, maybe the knees touch as well, or take them nice and wide. And then just walk the hands out in front. Slowly working at softening your chest and your belly down towards the floor. Maybe you come to rest the forehead on your mat or a cushion if that feels better. And just take a few moments to arrive, to settle. Perhaps that means connecting in with your breath. Maybe that just means acknowledging the parts of your body touching the mat. Lovely. Then from here, when you're ready, plant the palms. We're going to tuck the chin to the chest and just take a roll of yourself up through to find a tabletop pose. Wrists come under shoulders, knees come underneath the hips. And we're just going to take some body rolls around here. So this doesn't need to look a certain way. It's not a traditional cat-cow. But just feeling into moving your body around in a way that feels good for you. Maybe you bring the hips all the way back to the heels and then swim them round one side to lean forward on the hands. Perhaps you turn the fingertips out to the side a little bit and just have a rock from one side and then the other, swaying the hips. Good, then get the head involved as well. Maybe you swing the head the opposite way. Good, reversing the circles when you feel ready. Nice, get a little bit intuitive, get a little bit explorative here. You can almost feel a bit animal-like. And then when you're ready, from wherever you are, start to curl yourself forward to lower the hips down. Good, take a breath in when you can to lift the chest a little bit. And then as you exhale, fold yourself all the way down. Oof, nice, have a little shift of the hips. Option to bring the fingertips nice and wide off the mat or keep them under the shoulders. Take an inhale, rise as you find cobra pose. Slide the shoulders down the back. And then as you exhale, wave it all the way back down. Forehead comes last. Good, 2 more of those. Just moving as slow or as fast as you want to. Nice, from here we're going to open the left arm out, palm facing down, and then just roll yourself onto the left side of the body, creeping that left hand out. Coming into a shoulder stretch, option to bend the right leg, hanging it over the top. If you want even more, you can reach that top arm back behind you as well. Perhaps you can come to touch the leg. Don't worry if not, just opening, getting into the shoulders. And then when you're ready, exhale, come back onto the belly. Nice, have a little rock from side to side. Release the lower back a little bit and then open the right arm out, palm faces down. Gently roll yourself onto the right side. Again, option to let that top leg fall behind you. Maybe you reach the left hand back. Ooh, big stretch through the chest and the shoulders. Good, as you exhale, hand comes back down to bring you onto the center. Tuck the toes underneath, hands come under the shoulders this time. As you inhale, press back through the knees. Send the hips back to the heels first and just shuffle the hands back. Take a really big stretch through the feet. So maybe see if you can raise the knees off a little bit. Think of pressing the heels backwards on your mat. Good, press away from the hands. And then when you're ready, drive the heels into the floor, lifting the sit bones to find a downward facing dog. Have a really nice little walk out of your dog here. Bend one leg and then the other. Maybe you turn your head to look under the opposite armpit. And then keeping that pedaling out with the feet, just start to walk yourself to the top of your mat, taking as many steps as you need. Good, finding a deep forward fold, hips. Feet are hips width apart, soften the knees, allow the body to hang over. Have a good shake of the head. Options, take hold of opposite elbow and take a sway from side to side in your ragdoll position. Lovely, then release the arms, bend the knees even more. We're going to roll ourselves up to stand through each vertebrae. Allow the arms and the head to hang nice and heavy. And then when you get to the top, take a big breath in, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, draw your palms down to heart center. Nice, take a moment to close your eyes here. If you'd like to set an intention for your practice today, then now is a really good time. Perhaps it's just to be present with your body. Perhaps it's to try and breathe a little deeper as you move. Don't worry, whatever comes up, and if nothing comes up at all, then just connect to your breath. Lovely, let's take an inhale in, reach the arms above the head, big stretch up to the sky. Exhale as you fold and dive over the legs, find deep forward fold. Inhale, lift the chest forward, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step one leg back and then the other to plank pose, and then take your vinyasa option to drop the knees, lower the chest and chin. Inhale as you slide and open the chest, cobra or upward facing dog. And then as you exhale, find downward facing dog, sit bones high. Good, deep breath in through the nose. Exhale fully out. Nice, soften the knees, look to the hands. Take 2 steps or a jump to join them. Inhale, use it to halfway lift. And then exhale, soften over the legs. Nice, inhale, root to rise, reach up to the sky. Exhale, draw your palms to heart center. Nice, again, inhale to reach up. Exhale, cascade over the legs, deep forward fold. Inhale to lift the chest halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step one leg back and then the other to plank, and then take your vinyasa. Drop the knees to modify. Inhale, find cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, find downward facing dog. Good, take a breath in here. Big exhale out. Nice. From here, we're going to lift the right leg to the sky. Find a 3-legged dog. Good. Activate those right toes, the right feet. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the leg as much as you can. Nice. From here, look forward, shift forward, and then step the foot through the hands, dropping the left knee. Good, when you're ready, take a big lift up, find your low lunge pose. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Nice. You can keep that back toe tucked under for a little bit of support here. Take a breath in here, perhaps you lift the chest a little bit. And then as you exhale, just send the hips forward and down. We're going to cactus open the arms, so bend the elbows down towards the floor. Nice, soften the shoulders as well. Keep the hands nice and soft. Good, as you take an inhale now, reach the arms up to the sky. As you exhale, rotate the arms round the back to interlace the fingers. Beautiful. Good, we're going to take a breath in now. Think of squeezing the hands down the back leg as you bring the shoulder blades to touch. Good, lifting the chest. Lovely, one more breath in here. Good, feel the wobbles. As you exhale, start to fold the body forward. As you do, we're going to hover the back knee off. Press the heel out to the back of the room as you lift the arms up to the sky. Good, next exhale, lowers that left knee down. Good, let the arms pass you as you take an inhale, reach them up to the sky. Nice, right hand comes to the right hip or to your block or the floor. Left hand reaches over, find a big side stretch in your lunge. Nice. Take a big sweep now of that left arm forward and round. We're going to tuck the back leg underneath. Surf your way around, plant the left hand. Big breath in as you lengthen that right leg, modified side plank pose. Nice. Squeeze those glutes underneath to open the hips forward. One more breath in here. As you exhale, start to come back the way you came, bend into the right leg. Hands come to the inside of the foot as you find lizard pose at the top of your mat. Option to walk that right foot out a little bit. You can stay here or take a big reach up and over with the right arm, reaching to the back of the foot. Perhaps you lift the foot up and take hold of it with the hand, drawing the heel in, finding a thigh stretch as well. Good. If you feel quite open here, you can always come down onto that left forearm or elbow. When you're ready, we're going to release that back foot with control. Big reach up and over with the right arm. Hovering the back knee off. Good. Take an inhale, lift the chest forward. Exhale, step back to plank pose. And then taking your flow. Making your way back to find downward facing dog. Good. Take a few moments to reconnect with your breath. Have a nice pedal out. Take what you need from your down dog. Then on your next inhale, raise the left leg to the sky this time. Three-legged dog. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze and activate that leg. Even the toes. Good. Next exhale, shift forward. Step the foot through the hands. Drop the right knee. Take an inhale, rise up, find Anjali asana, low lunge. Soften the shoulders. Beautiful. Find your core. Here, find your center. Take an inhale, maybe you lift the chest a little bit. As you exhale, drive the hips forward, find cactus arms. Elbows draw down to the floor as you open the chest. Nice. Take an inhale here, reach the arms up. Exhale, rotate the arms around the back. Other hand comes on top this time, interlace the fingers. Good, as you take a breath in, draw the shoulder blades to touch, arms, reach down the back leg to lift the chest. Exhale, wave over that front leg. As you hover the back leg off, nice and strong, press that back heel away from you. Can you reach the hands up a little bit more to the sky? Nice, next exhale brings that back knee down. Swim the arms forward and up, take an inhale. Exhale, left hand comes to the hip, block or the floor. Right hand reaches overhead, find a big side stretch. Nice, guide the hips forward and down. When you're ready, huge sweep forward and round with the right arm. Tuck that right leg back, surf your way to the back of the mat. Big inhale, modified side plank. Good, really extend through that long left leg. One more breath in here. Exhale, coming back the way you came, bend into the left knee. Find lizard pose at the top of your mat. Again, option to create more space, walking the left foot out. Perhaps you take a big reach up and over with the left arm, find a twist, and then maybe raising the foot up, guide it into the glutes. Good, releasing that foot with control if you had it. Tuck the back toe underneath. Big reach up and over with the left arm. As you raise the back knee off, plant the hand. Take an inhale, lift the chest forward. Exhale, step it back to plank and then take your vinyasa. Finding downward facing dog as you exhale. Nice, have a shake out of the head. Soften the back of the neck. Take an inhale, soften the knees, look to the hands. Take 2 steps or a jump to the top of your mat. Nice, use an inhale to find halfway lift. Exhale to deep forward fold. Inhale, root to rise as you reach up to the sky. Exhale, draw your palms to heart center. Nice, close your eyes. Option to come back to your intention here or reconnect with your breath. Nice, bring the arches of the feet to touch in the center, setting up for chair pose. Activate the glutes. Take an inhale, sit your weight back into the heels, reach the arms forward, Utkatasana. Good, tuck that tailbone underneath, squeeze the thighs together. One more inhale, can you draw those arms back a little bit to the ears? Exhale, fold over, find deep forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step, hop, or jump back to plank and take your vinyasa. Passing back through the knees or rolling over the toes to find downward facing dog. As you inhale, raise the right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Good, as we exhale now, we're going to bend both knees as we cross the right knee behind the left, almost like a skater's squat. Nice, as you take an inhale, send the leg high, three-legged dog. Good, exhale again, tuck that leg in behind the left leg as you bend the knee. Good, one more time, inhale to lift and lengthen, can you split the leg a bit more? Exhale, fold it down, skater's squat. Good, last inhale, three-legged dog. Nice, shift forward as you exhale, step the foot through the hands, drop the left knee. Woo, bit of burn. Here we go, take an inhale, rise, find low lunge. Exhale, draw the arms down, send the hips forward, cactus arms. Whew. Nice, take an inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, rotate the arms around the back, clasp the fingers. Good, take an inhale, lift the chest, draw the arms down the back leg. As you exhale, wave the body forward, hovering the back knee off again. Good, belly button to spine, reach those hands up to the sky. Nice, next exhale brings the left knee down with control. Start to float the hands up to the sky, take an inhale. Right hand comes to your waist or the floor, left hand reaches over, big side stretch. Option to raise the back knee off this time. Good, let's take that big sweep forward and round. This time we're going to raise the back knee off, walking ourselves round. Bend into the left leg, peel the right toes up to find your side lunge, Skandasana. Left fingertips come on the inside of the leg. Take an inhale, reach the right arm open to find a big opening in the chest. Good, you can press that underneath arm into the leg to guide the knee out to the side. Don't worry if your heels come off like mine. Enjoy a little bit of a stretch here. Nice, here we go. We're going to transition to warrior two. So take a big sweep over the head with that right arm. Start to transfer your weight through the middle. Right toes face the top of the mat. Ground the left foot. Take a sweep forward with the left arm and rise up to find warrior two. Bending into that right knee. Take a big shrug down of the shoulders. Good. Elongate through the fingers to either side. Nice. From here, we're going to straighten that right leg. Heel toe the back foot in about halfway. Flip the front palm. Inhale, shift your way forward. Exhale, rotate round. Find Trikonasana, triangle pose. Hand can come down to a block or onto the ankle. Press the back of the hand into the leg. Use wherever you are to open up that left side of the chest to the sky. Triangle pose. Good, favor the outer edge of the left foot here. Nice, take one more breath in here. Good, as you exhale out, bring the gaze down towards the floor. We're going to soften into the right knee slightly. Bring the hands down in front of the right foot. And we're going to pivot on the back foot a little bit, setting up for pyramid pose. Hands come either side of that right foot. You can keep a really generous bend in the right knee here. Back foot is still on a diagonal. Good, take an inhale in here, option to lift the chest. Exhale, perhaps you wave the body over a little bit. Remember, you can have your blocks underneath the hands. Inhale to rise. Exhale to fold. One more time. Inhale to rise. And then exhale to fold it over. Nice. From here, we're going to bend into the right knee. Start to walk the hands forward of the foot, so much so that the left leg raises behind. Find a little T-shape or warrior 3 balance. Good. Hands can come to the floor or to your lovely blocks. Take a breath in here. Lift the chest like a halfway lift. Then as we exhale, same legs as in our down dog, bending both knees, cross that left leg behind the right. Find a skater squat. Good. Inhale to lift and lengthen through the toes and the chest. Exhale, skater squat. You can fold your body right over. Good. One more. Inhale to lift. Exhale to skater squat. Whew. Stay with me, my friends. Nice. Inhale as we lift now, extend the leg. Good. We're going to start to turn that left hip out, finding half moon pose. Right toes stay facing forward. Option to bring the left hand to the left hip. Option to lift the left hand to the sky. Good. You can keep a generous bend in that right knee here. And we're turning that left leg and the left side of the body up to the sky. Feel the wobbles. If you can bring that underneath hand away a little bit, test your balance. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, square off the body down to the floor. Left hand comes back down. Bend into that skater squat, and we're going to bring ourselves all the way down to the sit bones now to find a twist. Right fingertips come behind. Left elbow comes on the outside of the right leg. Ooh. Very much needed after that. If you want to take a little bind here, wrap that right arm around the back. Maybe the left hand can reach under the right leg to find your fingers. Use this to open up that right shoulder and pull the right leg in towards you. Lovely, my friends. Release your bind if you were there. Start to bring yourselves back round to inside the front foot at the top of the mat. We're going to step the left leg back long and then step the right leg back. Option to take a vinyasa here or come straight to find downward facing dog. Entirely up to you. Good. Have a shake of the head. Connect to your breath. And then when you're ready, take an inhale, raise the left leg this time, 3-legged dog. Nice, finding that skater squat on this side. As you exhale, bending both legs, cross the left leg behind the right knee to lower. Nice, inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale, skater squat. Really bend the legs. One last time, inhale to lengthen. Exhale to squat it down. Amazing, here we go. One last lengthen as you inhale. Exhale, shift and step the foot forward through the hands. Drop the right knee. Woo, wow. All the sensation. Take an inhale, rise, find low lunge. Exhale, draw the hips forward, cactus arms, soften the chest. Take an inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, rotate them around the back, interlace the fingers. Other hand on top this time if you can. Take a breath in, draw the hands down the back leg to lift the chest. As you exhale, wave the body forward as you reach that back knee off the ground. Good, press that back heel all the way to the back of the mat. Reach the arms up, maybe pull the body away from the leg. Exhale, lower the back knee down with control. Take an inhale, reach the arms. Woo! Hand comes to the hip or the floor, and then as you exhale, reach that right hand over the top. Find a big and glorious side stretch. Option to hover the back knee off here, entirely up to you. Good, let's take a big reach and sweep forward with the right arm. We're coming round to the long edge of the mat. Right toes turn out, and then bend into that knee. Find your side lunge or skandasana. Left toes peel up. Good, we're gonna reach the right fingers ahead of us and then take an inhale, reach the left hand open to find a little moment of stretch across the chest. Good, arm is on the inside of the leg, pressing the knee out. Here we go, transitioning to warrior two. We're gonna sweep that top arm over the head. Start to transfer your weight into the middle and then into the left foot. Ground that right foot, right arm sweeps forward. Take a rise up, warrior two. Left toes face the top of your mat. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Good, activate those fingers. Strong warrior two. Beautiful, from here, straighten the front knee. Shift that back foot in a little bit. Front palm lifts to the sky. Take an inhale, shift the ribs forward. Exhale, cartwheel round, trikonasana. You can use your blocks here. Good, hand wherever it wants to go. Think of peeling that right hip open to the sky. Maybe use your hand to help a little bit. Nice, take one more breath in here. Exhale, gaze comes down to the floor. Start to bend into that left leg a little bit. We're gonna reach the right arm overhead and bring it down to the mat. Nice, start to square or track that right foot round a little bit, setting up for pyramid pose. Hands come either side of the foot or on your blocks. Take a breath in to lift the chest. Exhale to wave the body. Good, two more. You can keep that front knee nice and soft if that serves you better. Nice, my friends. From here, start to bend into that left leg. We're going to walk the hands ahead of the foot, so the right leg lifts behind. Find a warrior three position. Good, dial that right hip down to the floor. Nice, take a breath in here. Reach the toes back as you reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, bend both legs as you cross the back knee over, skate to squat. Good, inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale to squat and twist. Inhale, last one. And then exhale to cross it over. Here we go, half moon pose. Take an inhale to reach the leg back up. Nice, then we're gonna turn the hip out to the right side this time with the toes. You can keep a little bend in that left knee. If you feel like you want to, bring the right hand to the right hip. You can help it turn out, same as our triangle pose. Option to reach the right hand up. If you notice, we're making exactly the same shape with the body and the legs as in our triangle pose. Good. Feel the wobbles. See if you can open up that right side of the body. One more breath in. Exhale, right hand comes back down, square off the hips. Good. We're going to bend that knee back in like skater squat and then help ourselves down to the sit bones. Good, left hand comes behind, right hand connects to the outside of the leg, find your twist. Good, again, option to take a bind. Maybe the left arm just reaches around the lower back. Perhaps you can reach for it with the right arm underneath the leg. Okay, wherever you are, just use this moment to come back to your breath. One more breath in. Exhale fully out. Start to release the arms. Good, bring them back round to the front of the mat. Plant the left foot. Take a big step back of the right foot. And then step the left foot back. Find plank pose. Take your vinyasa. Final flow. Coming to find downward facing dog. Whew. Nice, soften the knees, look to the hands, take 2 steps or a jump to come as wide as the mat, and then lower your sit bones down, find Balasana. Good, option to take a little wiggle here, that usually feels quite nice. If you want some stillness, press the palms
together in the center, or maybe the fingertips, guiding the legs out to either side. Good. See if you can soften around the sit bone area. Lovely. Then we're going to bring the hands behind us. Keep walking the hands back a little bit as you bring the feet to hips width apart. Nice. Fingertips face away from you. And then as you inhale, you're going to press into the hands and the feet. Roll the shoulders back as you press the hips up to the ceiling. Good. Squeeze the glutes as you do. Nice. Exhale to lower them back down. Good. From here, option to do the same thing or shift your weight onto the left hand. Bring the right hand across the body. Do exactly the same thing as you take an inhale. Press into the 3 points as you press the hips up to the sky. Good. Option to bring the right hand and think of pulling or wrapping that left rib round and up or reach it over the head. Good. Spiral that left hand out. When you're ready, exhale to lower down. Right hand comes down, shift over to the other side. Same thing here, reach the left hand over. Maybe send the hips back to the heels a little bit first, press away from the hand. As you press into the feet, lifting the hips up to the sky. Again, turn or spiral that right hand outwards as you lift the hips. Option to guide that right rib up or reach the arm overhead. Big inhale, exhale to lower down. This time the sit bones come all the way down. Roll yourself onto your back and hug the knees into the chest. Whew. Incredible work. Have a little rock from side to side. Nice. We're going to plant the left foot on the floor. Cross the right ankle over the top of the left thigh and just guide the right knee out to the side. Option to stay here or reach through the legs, clasping the back of the left leg and start to draw your figure of 4 in towards your body. Keep that right foot nice and activated if you can. Option to extend that underneath leg. Perhaps you reach the arms up the leg for a little bit more, just guiding them gently in. Good, and then releasing wherever you are, the left foot down. Good, pick the hips up and then shift the hips over to the right hand side. Good, you can cross the right leg on top of the left fully and then let them fall to the left to find a supine twist. Opening the right arm out, palm facing up in a surrender. Start to already bring your breath down. Lovely. When you're ready, slowly rolling onto your back. Bring that right leg off, hug both knees into the chest again. Maybe you pick the head up this time, hug yourself into a tight ball. Rotate the ankles and the feet. And then when you're ready, come to the other side. Left ankle crosses over this time. Guide the left leg out. And then option to reach the arms through. Good. See if you can keep the shoulder blades grounded here or traveling down your back so the chest is nice and open. Again, option to extend that underneath leg if you want a little more. Good. Then lower that right foot down, Cross the left leg right over. Pick the hips up and shift them to the left this time. And then as you exhale, let the legs fall to the right. Opening the left arm out, palm faces up in. Sweet, sweet surrender. Allow both of those shoulder blades to be nice and heavy into the floor. And start to bring yourself back onto your back when you're ready. Hug both knees in one last time. Hug the face in as well. Hug yourself into a really tight ball. And then take a little rock and roll up the spine, rocking the knees over the head and up. Give yourself a good massage until you want to come all the way up to find a seated position. Close your eyes if that feels nice. Place your hands where you fancy, where feels natural. And then draw both palms to heart center. If that doesn't feel right, you can place one hand on top of the other on your chest. Just take a little moment as we close our practice to come back to your intention if you set one. Or just to come back simply to your breath, in and out. Knowing that your breath is always there for you, every single moment of the day. All you need to do is take a moment to notice it and thank it. Take a deep breath into the chest, the heart. Exhale fully out this time, the mouth. Thank you so much for joining me, my friends. I hope you can step off your mat and out of this space with a little more ease, with a little more suppleness, and a little more peace of mind. From my heart to yours. Namaste.